Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is Speed Prophet. My name is David, and as I promised in the last video, today I'm going to try to put back the lower control arm bushings, the one that goes under the cabin, the bigger ones. So what I did, I went to ask for some help in a couple of places. But turns out no one really can push these polyurethane bushings into the control arm. I went to Harbor Freight. I got this 12-ton press. I hope it's gonna do the job. As you guys can see, I already put right here the bushing that I have to play with. As you can see, it's a little damaged here and there, because they tried to press it in but they couldn't do it. I don't know why not. It's maybe not the standard because it's polyurethane, but I don't know, shops probably should do it. So normal shops probably should know how to do these things, because I'm a noob. So I'm just reading articles of internet and watching YouTube videos, and if I can do it after all, then shame on you, other shops. So here are the control arms. They couldn't put it in, but finally they push out the old ones, all of them. We already put one inside. This is the most easiest to put it on. There's like two separate pieces. Yeah, I cannot take it out right now with one hand, but it's pretty easy to take it out, I mean right now, and to push it back in, because this is basically just two pieces meet in the middle with a connecting rod in the middle. So what I'm trying to do is use a little sandpaper to sand the edges off, so it's not gonna be rough, it's not gonna cut the rubber on both sides. And what I'm trying to do is push it from this side, because as you can see, this is not that straight of an edge. It's more like a dented in. So probably this side, it's not gonna hurt the bushing that much like this other side. As you can see, it's really sharp. So what I'm just trying to do is put on the control arm like this flat on the bench press. Let me try to do this with one hand. So basically I'm just position this one on the top like this. After, of course, I'm sanding it, pushing it like this. And I bought, just in case, another set of ball joint adapters. So maybe I'm gonna need one of these. So basically this is the plan for today. It's super hot outside. It's like 105, 110 degrees. I can barely manage it. But if the process is gonna be successful, I managed to do this whole thing for free. I just had to sacrifice some time. Basically the press is around $140, and the ball joint adapter set, it sets you back another I don't want to say something stupid, but the whole thing was around $230. So once you're done with this and you're returning it, it's gonna be free basically. So if you want to keep them, you know, for further adjustments or another projects, or doing it for one of your friends, go ahead and do it. I'm just going to return everything once I'm done with it. Okay, let's start putting back the old bushing. This is the top part. There obviously you have the sway bar link support, and the ball joint as the top. That's what we have to sand. I think I'm gonna try this one, and this is the number 11, 2¼ by 2½. I'm using it because it fits perfectly onto the what it's called, into the inner ring, and it can push it the whole thing equally. Or we can use this one as well, because it's gonna keep pushing. No, this is not gonna be good. Or we can use it like this, pushing it from the top. Or the flat one. You can choose which one do you want to use. So I'm putting this rag over here, so we're not gonna stretch the bottom of the aluminum control arm, and neither of the material. So the next thing I'm gonna do, as you can see, this is the one that got damaged just a little bit in the previous install. Where is it? So yeah, here as well. So what I'm going to do is looking at both sides, and the less damage I have, I'm trying to sand it away with the sandpaper. This is gonna be a P100, so it's pretty rough. And what I'm going to do is sand off most of the damaged area, so when I'm putting it back in, it's not gonna catch on anything. So maybe there's a little difference between how it looked and how it looks right now. I mean, I really have to sand it to match the surface without being imperfect, without any imperfection. So I don't know, maybe I'm gonna still work it on a little, but maybe I'm gonna just grease it up and trying to press it in. The next step is to grease it up, and I'm going to use this brake and caliper grease. It's full synthetic, so it's not going to chew on the rubber itself. I suggest you to use as well synthetic. Okay, I'm going to start with the left one. It's super smooth. You cannot feel any rough edges or anything. Make it flat with the surface. Put the bushings on the top. Position level. Okay, now let's try with this one. And this is number 12, 1 3/4 by 2 1/8. Sola, sola, sola. Okay, since this one is almost done, I better start doing the other one. This. So I hope these little side is not gonna come off. It's not gonna bite some more material. Well, we'll see. I'll put a lot of grease on it. Alright, so this is the other one that I'm going to start pressing in, and once I'm done with that, I'll come back. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so this is what I've managed to do. It's not gonna win any contest, but this is what I managed to save. If someone messes it up, kinda, this is the only MacGyver thing you can do. Use some of the angle grinders with abrasive disc on, or you can use a Dremel with some of these bits. This one is, I don't know if you guys can see, it's another abrasive for stone and masonry, I think. So these are the two things that you could use, or maybe more. Alright, so let's lube it up and try to press it in. Alright guys, after 5 or 6 hours of struggling, I managed to put both of the bushings, and as you can see, there is some differences between the two, because this is the one that wasn't being this is the one that hasn't been fucked up. As you can see, it's nice polished, and the other one I had to go with the grinder because of the chips on the side, because someone tried to push it in and they couldn't, and the reason for that is because he tried to push it from the bottom, which you can clearly see once the bushing is out, that has a sharp edge. So of course it got bitten by the lip. So I had to smooth that out. Otherwise I couldn't just push it in, because it kept you know, catching into the material. But as you can see, it's it looks pretty okay. I didn't touch the surface, the top or the bottom, so who cares about the rest? Because let's be honest, I'm not gonna find one of these. I have to buy another pair to exchange just this one. So I said fuck it. I took out a little material from the rubber, and finally I managed to push it on. The guy still needs to bring back the other bushing, the small one that goes here, the two pieces, the two rubber pieces, and the shaft that goes in between. I'm going to install that tomorrow, the one I have on the this one is the right side, so I'm going to install it on the left side because I want to finish the left side, so I can release the left side and still top it off the transfer case from the right side. So yeah, the things that you're gonna need to do the bushings is obviously, yeah, it's already 7 o'clock outside, so that's why you can see pretty good. So what you want to use is a 12-ton shop press from Harbor Freight. It's like $140. Also, this master ball joint adapter set also from Harbor Freight. It was around $60 or $80. So with the tax and everything was around $230–$240. You have to assemble the press by yourself, but it's pretty easy. It takes like half an hour. And the things I was using is number 9, and the size is 1 3/4 by 2 1/3, and also this one, number 7, it's 1/7/8 by 2 1/4 by 7/16. So mostly these are the one that I was using. Beware, if you're using one of these, it's gonna fit right into the bushing hole, but since the press has the same diameter or a little bigger, you're gonna get stuck, because that's what I did. So I was struggling to get it out for like 40 minutes, so don't do it. Okay guys, tomorrow I'm going to install the lower control arms, so see you guys tomorrow.